You get to live through that internal turmoil with him. The child of a black father and Puerto Rican mother, Miles.
Man, I didn't get a chance to grab any breakfast before leaving for school. I can't run down to the cafeteria to ask for food now. But I'm so hungry.
It's just full of the exaggerated
Hey teacher, may I use the bathroom?
Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just be quick about it.
Yes! Thanks. Yeah. That, my faithful viewers, is what I normally do during some of my classes. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it might be a bit of a problem. My school has vending machines. Nothing too special. A good 97% of high schools have them. However, I never really thought about how convenient these bad boys were. In my freshman to early sophomore years, I didn't wake up early enough to be able to eat breakfast in the morning, thus leaving me hungry for about 4 classes straight until salvation arrived with lunch period. Now normally, this wouldn't have been too much of a problem. I'm a trooper. If anything, I need this. I'm getting a bit heavier than I was in middle school. But the thing is, it was a bit tough for me to focus if I was both emptying the tum-tums, and I also had to sit through a class that I was just completely disinterested in. So, I would pull the little trick I did at the beginning of this video and hash some cash on some overpriced snacks. Usually if schools had vending machines, they do their best to fill it up with more healthy snacks like granola bars or veggie chips. Though my school's vending machines did this, they also filled it up with stuff that people actually want. Cheez-Its, your name branded chips, Chex Mix, and the oh so godlike Pop-Tarts. They recently took out Pop-Tarts from a majority of the vending machines and only stock one of them with Pop-Tarts, which is the farthest one away for most classes.
Why must you strip us from all things holy?
Anyways, this isn't about me just rambling on about vending machines and such, because as you know, I am a storytime animator, and I do have 2 stories surrounding my school's vending machine. They're related to each other too. Well, kinda. In a way. Let's just get into it. I normally bring lunch to school that either I or one of my parents pack. We both pack a pretty solid lunch, but even then I get that need for an extra snack. Specifically, one from the vending machine. Listen, I can't explain why I go to the vending machine when I have a perfectly packed lunch that could hold me over for the entire day, but all I know is I want Pop-Tarts, and I have probably given my school over $50 doing so. Leave me alone! One day I was performing my weekly ritual of getting a snack from the vending machine when I walked into a dude deciding what to grab. He must have been standing there for a while since he kinda just stood there with his money in his hand, looking at the stuff in the vending machine. Pretty fair. Takes a while to decide from what snack to get from the library of snacks that are in our school's vending machines. He eventually made his choice, inserted his bill into the slot, got a snack, and headed off. Sounds normal, right? Well, this dude must have been in a rush and must have put in more than $1 bill, because after this guy left, the vending machine made some noise. Ooh, money! With the amount of quarters that started spilling out in the corner turn, it made me think that this dude was really in a hurry back to class. Because no one in their right mind would spend a $20 bill on a vending machine and willingly leave behind the change. Hell, if I was in his shoes, I would have missed class just to collect my money. Now in this situation, did I A, catch up to the person and give them their money, B, get all the money for myself, buy a Pop-Tart using said money and make it out like a bandit, or C, leave the money there for someone? I did option B. Yeah, I low-key kinda yoinked this dude's money. On a moral standpoint, I do feel bad since it probably just slipped his mind that he left money behind in a vending machine and I basically just stole from him. But on the other hand, he did just leave it behind and I did just check if he was gonna come back, so yeah, I'm not too sure if there's a good way to make this sound any better. At least I made back a good chunk of money that I spent on the vending machines that year. I totally didn't spend the quarters on more Pop-Tarts in the later months. Yup. Flash forward to my sophomore year, it's the week before finals and I'm in the locker room getting ready for PE. I got to the locker rooms a bit early, so I waited out by checking my phone. While browsing through Twitter, I received a text message from one of my friends. He tells me that someone just so happened to put $100 into a vending machine and left it there for one lucky person. Now, as to how he knew about this is beyond me. I just wanted to know what in the world that person was thinking. Normally, I would have made a mad dash to the nearest vending machine to see if I could potentially nab some cash, but my class was about to start and I thought someone would have already gotten it by now. A week goes by and I'm heading over to PE again for a 2-hour class since finals classes are longer. We didn't have to change for it, so I was able to bring my backpack and have my phone on me. Once I made it to class, my friend texts me again and says that somebody left not $100, but $200 in the nearby vending machine. Move over, Mr. Beast. This kid who put $300 total into a high school vending machine and left it is the real philanthropist. This wasn't something I could miss out on. $200 was on the line here and all of it could be mine. So I quickly got up to ask my teacher if I could leave. Yo, Teach, can I leave to use the bathroom real quick? Bathroom? Why didn't you go during passing period? I didn't need to go then. Can I please go right now? You're not gonna leave this classroom, end up not going to the bathroom, and instead sneak on over to the vending machines nearby that may or may not have a buttload of cash. Are you? No? Alright, sounds good to me. And so I sprinted over to where my friend said the loot was as fast as my legs could carry me. In all honesty, this is probably the quickest I've run during PE. So if anything, I was still technically in class. When I got over to the vending machines, there was already a sizable crowd surrounding the vending machine that was giving off the sound of beautiful falling quarters. They were lightly shoving each other over so they could have a chance at reaching for the little coin pocket that was slowly but surely spitting out the coins. I would have jumped in there myself to try my hand at nabbing some spare change. But before I could join in, the sound of coins stopped. I thought that the vending machine had already spit out $200 worth of quarters, but apparently the kids there didn't get enough quarters that would make up $200. The students in the group were a bit irritated and tried everything they could to get the remaining money that was left in the vending machine. They couldn't even get any snacks from it since it was saying that it was still dispensing money when it really wasn't. Eventually, a janitor heard all the racket going on and saw what was happening. What in the world is... Oh no, not again. The janitor had the kids back away from the vending machine so he could try to fix it. After opening up the machine, taking out 2 $100 bills, and refilling the machine with some quarters, he asked the group if it was one of them responsible for putting the money in the machine. No. I literally just filled this machine a few days ago with extra quarters in case this happened again. Some hooligan put $100 in the same machine and the darn thing broke down because it's never taken in so much money at once. I would say that I don't get paid enough for this, but $200 for me ain't that bad, so... Huh. And thus ended the shenanigans that surrounded my school's vending machines. There weren't any reports of vending machines being overloaded with cash ever since, so I'm assuming the kid who was doing it either got caught or just ended up running out of money. Either way, I hope they're doing good, and not spending their life savings for a high school stunt. Unless they're giving it to me. Moral of the story, don't literally throw away large amounts of money, especially not on vending machines. Instead, do some good with that money. Donate it to charity. Put them in your life savings. Or maybe even buy yourself a Pop-Tart.
Hey. So it's been a while, huh? I'm recording this super early in the morning because it's the only time I could record. Yep. So this video has been in the works for like, what, 5 months now? And I have a good excuse for that. Like I said, probably last time, school's getting harder and harder, and you know, I just can't help it. I don't have time. But what does that matter? Time doesn't exist now. Quarantine has been happening for over a year, and I had a mental crisis a few weeks ago before recording this. Yay! Anyways, my channel recently blew up, and I'm not exactly sure why. But I mean, we hit 750 subscribers, so thanks. To all those new people who are coming in and all my old subscribers as well, I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe for more great content. Follow my social medias if you want to stalk me. You know, yada yada yada. Thank you guys for the fan art. I always love it whenever you guys send me art. It's really nice. It really warms my heart. That's it for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!